it's Sarah from That Bookish Girl, and it's in my mailbox time. So I went a little overboard this week. I bought a lot of books from this local bookstore that is called, well, Bargain Books, and they had all of their children's and young adult books on sale. They're all half off, and they're already super cheap. So I got quite a bit. I didn't know they were half off, and I went up to the cash register with A Certain Slant of Light, which I've read before. It's by Laura Whitcomb, and it was marked for like $2.99, and I was super excited. And then they told me that it was half off, so I had them hold my books, and I went and got more. Like I said, I got A Certain Slant of Light, which is a paranormal romance. It's a young adult book. It's pretty good. I don't think I've reviewed it before on the blog. Pretty sure I haven't. I think I read it before I started reviewing, so I'll probably read and review that again for you guys. So, and then I also bought Beautiful Dead There, which is by Eden McGuire. I don't know a lot about this one. I haven't read it before. I've seen it around a lot, and it was like $1 when it was half off. So I know it's about ghosts. I think it's this girl. I think her boyfriend dies, and then she starts hearing him, and she has to help. I don't know. I think he's stuck in like a limbo or something, and she has to try to help set him free. I don't know. I've heard it's good though. And I also got The Revealers by Amanda Marone, which I've read. The Uninvited by her, and I've read Slade. And I enjoyed Slade. The Uninvited I wasn't so sure. But like with the half off it was like $1 too. So this one's about witches. It's about a group of seniors, high school seniors who are witches, and I guess when they turn 18 they get accepted into the like adult coven, and something weird's going on. And the youngest girl, Jules, tries to figure out what's going on and why everybody's going nuts. And then I also got The Extras by Scott Westerfeld, which I have all of the others, or this little complete set, like books 1 through 3 of Uglies, but I haven't read any of them. And I saw this one, and I had to buy it. It was like $1.50, the hardcover, and I've heard really good things about it. Like I said, I have them all, and I've been meaning to read them, but I'm pretty backed up, and I've got a lot of reading to do. So, what else did I buy there? Oh, this wasn't half off, but it's Something Wicked This Way Comes by Ray Bradbury, which I've never read this before. I've only ever seen the movie. We watched it, I think, in 8th grade English class. I don't know, I've seen it once. And I thought it was pretty good. And I've heard, it's Ray Bradbury. I mean, you gotta have it. Everyone's heard of that. And then I also bought The Hobbit. Oh, isn't it pretty? So excited. I think this one was $4. I love when books have all the maps and stuff. I've read this before, and I've read all the Lord of the Rings, and I have a, what is it called? I don't remember. When you have like all the books in one, like they're all in one hardcover, I have that, whatever it's called, of Lord of the Rings, but it doesn't have The Hobbit in it. And the Lord of the Rings one has like all kinds of stuff. It's got maps and charts and all kinds of fun stuff. But I don't have my own copy of The Hobbit. Well, I didn't, but now I do. So that's it's got drawings in it. I didn't know that. I just saw it. That's exciting. Are there more? Hang on, I gotta check. There are. This just made my day. You don't even know how excited this makes me. I love drawings. Okay, that's even better. And then what else? I also bought Alien in the Family. Good stuff. I've already read it, as you can see. I've got my marks in it for reviewing. I love this series. It's like beyond amazing. If you haven't read it yet, you need to. I was really skeptical at first because I don't really do aliens. I don't know. But it's awesome. And I'll be truthful. First, the only reason I bought, well, not the only reason, but the reason why I got the first book in the first place was because of the cover. They're awesome. My favorite cover artist did them, Daniel Dos Santos, which I have a link for him in my Follow Friday right now. But yeah, it's awesome, and the covers are beautiful. He did the Mercy Thompson ones, and he did the Alpha Omega ones by Patricia Briggs too, and all different kinds of things. The Doppelganger. I think that's or the Esther Diamond series. One of them's called the Doppelganger. Anyways, good stuff. What else? I got this for review. Ravenwild, which it's ginormous. I did not know it was that big, and look how small the writing is. It's gonna take me forever to read. But it's got pictures in it too. Little drawings in it. This one's about a family, a modern day family, who the dad's a doctor, and they get transported back to a medieval world. Or I don't know if it's back to, it might be, it's a fantasy world, so I guess they don't just go back in time, they get into a whole nother, like, world. But it's about, you know, a modern family trying to make it work and survive. I'm assuming there's some war or something. It's an epic fantasy. But it's got trolls and elves and all that fun stuff. I thought it was a interesting idea to have the entire family go back. You don't really read, sometimes you read time travel books, but it's usually just about one person, and this one's got a whole family, so it'll be cool to see the dynamics that, you know, has on things. And then I got another one in the mail for review, Amathema by Meg Jensen. I'm covering it up. By Meg Jensen. And she also sent me bookmarks. So, giveaway time. This one is a young adult fantasy, and it's about this girl, Rachel. Yep, Rachel, who, I guess she's a slave, and, the description doesn't really go into too much detail, but I've checked out a few spoiler-free reviews, and I guess it's a story about, like, a chosen one story, and, she's supposed to be pretty special. I don't know, it's supposed to be some sort of adventure, I think. That sounds good. And check this out. I always love when they do this, when they make pretty, can you see it? When they make the pretty chapters. It reminds me of, the Strange Angel ones that have, like, the fog on them, you know? It's pretty cool. I think that's all the, oh, I want to show you one more thing, sorry. Last week I got it, last week, but I didn't do a video in my mailbox, but it's a cover for My Nook. It's a new one. It's a Kate Spade one. It was on sale, so I had to buy it. It was only $30, and they're normally like $150. But on the front it says black and white. On the back it says, and red all over. You know, pretty cool. And it's got red, which is my favorite color ever. Isn't it pretty? Black and white red. Okay, and then I also got a few books for My Nook. I got both of them for review. I got Other People's Heroes, which is a young adult superhero book. It's about this guy who he's been like watching the superheroes and admiring them for his whole life, and then he develops superpowers, so he goes to like join them and fight crime, and he finds out that things aren't really going down the way he thought they were. I guess the superheroes were a little shady. But it's supposed to, the author described it as an adventure comedy, so sounds pretty interesting. I like superheroes. And then the other book I got was The Advice Girl, which is the author says that it's a paranormal romance, general fiction, suspense, and young adult book. So I love books that, you know, kind of don't stay in the lines. It's hard to place them in a specific genre. I think they're a lot more fun. But that one, I have it written down. Hang on, let me check. Kira, checking my notes. A girl named Kira, her best friend Sophia dies, and Kira gets a letter from Sophia after she dies, and she wants to find out, I guess it's pretty cryptic, and she finds out that she doesn't really know her as well as she thought she did, and she wants to find some answers. So I think she enlists help of this guy that she meets, or he kind of like comes and says, hey, I have answers, I don't know. Somehow this guy gets involved, and she gets put in between this like war of these two secret worlds. I don't know. It's supposed to be, it sounds really exciting, and it's supposed to be kind of adventurous, I think. I guess suspenseful, not really adventurous, but I don't know. I saw it on Smashwords, and I put it in my library, and then the author contacted me and said, want to review it? So, pretty awesome. I'm excited. I think that's everything. That was a lot, but, yeah, I think that's all. I don't see anything else. If I find, I ordered City of the Fallen Angels from Barnes & Noble like months ago, the special edition one with it signed and has the letter in it from Jace, and it's still not here. It came out on the 5th. It came out the same day that Alien and Family did, and it's not here. And I would have just, if I knew it was not going to show up, I would have just bought it. I bought it at the store like I did this one, which this one I had a hard time getting this. Last time when the second one came out, I went to my local bookstore and they had it like out a week early, and I snatched that up. But this one, they didn't have it. They said that it said it's coming soon, and then they didn't have it in stock, and so I went to Barnes & Noble, and I had to park downtown, which I hate doing because there's students everywhere, and I don't like it. But yeah, and then they didn't have it out, and I looked all over the store, and the lady was like, did you check the shelves? Like, yes, I checked the shelves. I'm not an amateur here. Come on now. But she had to go find it for me. But they had it, so I got it, and I finished it. End of story. But yeah, I'm upset about my City of Fallen Angels, so I'm not a happy camper. Not a happy face. But yeah. Okay, that's all. I will talk to you guys later, and tell me what you guys got in your mailboxes, because I want to snoop. Yep. Thanks.